Hi and welcome to my channel. So I'm bringing you another Project Life spread for January 2017. Told you this was a very busy month. This is quite a quick spread. I'm still at my niece's and had a very productive weekend. But I'm actually going to start off this time with the stamping. So I'm still using my Citrus Twist kit. I'm using the June kit mainly for this one, though I do add in a few other little bits. But I'm starting off with the stamping, and I do only put it on this one photo. Again, I haven't even got any cards on this spread, it's all photos. But yeah, I've stamped the solid proof, and yep, you did this. So my daughter got for her 18th a jump out of a plane off her auntie, uncles and grandparents. Aunties, uncles and grandparents. And yeah, I somehow ended up doing it with her. I'm not quite sure. I am glad to say I've done it. I'm not doing it again. I don't need to. I've done it. But yeah, these are the photos to prove it. So I'm just working on a few little bits, basically just putting something on each photo, mainly just a little something near the joins. So I had a look at a few little wooden pieces out of the Citrus Twist packs that I got, and then I found this word strip one that just says "What of you?" and thought that was more apt for the picture at the top. So I'm just going to trim it down a little bit so it fits inside this label and get that straight, and then I'm going to chop round the label and that will go on the pictures of the view, which was amazing. It was the best place to do said jump because at least you got to see something nice while you were hurtling towards the ground, should we say. I've also pulled out a little wooden speech bubble, and that just says "Here we go," and that's going to be at the bottom. So as I say, there's not a lot of kit bits used with these. There's only a few, but it is a very photo heavy spread. I'm going to cut out one of the little cut apart words that says "This is happening," and pop that on the picture of my daughter jumping out of said plane. And then I'm going to have a look through the little leatherette stickers and decided that this bright red heart at the top looks better, and that was all the family members while we were there and about to jump, and I've popped one on that photo of my daughter as well, and that will be that card done. So there we go, 3 cards done. Just going to fight around with my Hermafix because occasionally when I first loaded it up it does just decide to repeat on itself and gets all tangled up, but it tends to be good from there on in. Have a move about, have a chat, you know, because I'm in a room with lots of other people, so it's going to happen. And back to the spread. So I have a look for another few words, but decide they're not quite what I'm after. And mess about again with this "Here we go." I just felt it needed something else. I wasn't quite sure what until I did find this little heart. It's just got a little ledger paper type pattern on it. So I grabbed my phone and had a look at the date just to get the specific date and pop that onto the little heart, which is the 28th of January, though you wouldn't know it because there's 2 more spreads for January to come. But as I say, had a very busy month in January, so it's good to be able to get all the pictures in, which is why I like the way I'm doing it this year. So I'm going to pop those on, and then it's mainly the top 2 photos that just need a little bit of something else. Found this cork piece that says "Love," and I like that, so I'm going to pop that in the middle. And that sort of links up those 2 pictures even though they're separate. Have a rejiggle, of course, because doesn't look how I want it to look. And then I'm going to go digging around in the little pot just for something to go with that "What of you?" I mean, even looking at it from here, I do like it. I think I just felt as though it needed a little bit more wood or cork somewhere with having it on that bottom one. I felt as though I needed a little bit more of it. I did try it on a couple of the pictures, but that wasn't working. So I do find this little wooden piece that just says "Here. What of you here?" And then I remembered that I did have a geotag in there somewhere, so it takes me a little bit to hunt that out, but I find the little geotag and pop that on as well. But before you think I've forgot the stitching, I do bob off to the sewing machine, and all I do is just stitch where it says the What Of You. I just stitch the right and the left hand side of that label down, and that will be my sewing on that spread, which was hard to fit in, but I'll not be beaten while I'm still in January, that's for sure. So I've gone and done that. So here's it close up. I'd already popped in the page protector before I remembered, but here's a close up and there's pictures to follow. Thank you for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again soon.